I never interviewed anybody. Well, I did once at Liberty. Yeah.
But I know, George, Candace always wanted to interview you.
So much.
So much, yeah.
Oh,
So this kind of ad hoc, amazing. I've been all of a
she
sudden.
why don't you go start pounding me?
Yeah, yeah. I know. This is all,
You let him do it for me. Oh no.
I love it.
Candace, I cannot help it. I wanted that sandwich.
We forced him. We told him we'd break his arm.
no, Pono said he gonna bring him sandwich. That's
Right,
all. So
right.
he said,
Okay, that's the hookah.
You know, you got it.
No,
you know
but-
my secret now.
no, once
yeah.
you know Pono was coming, then natural.
Oh no, that's whatever he like me do, I do.
No, we've been dying to see each other for the longest time.
This time.
But I couldn't come, and he couldn't come, and so now we're finally here
Now we're
together. And I'm so freaking happy, man.
Actually, our health problems bring us closer, yeah?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so much closer.
Wow, the we had to go through, the stuff we had to go through.
Yeah.
But it brought us closer to realizing that our time, we don't live forever, and
We don't
we
live
gotta
forever.
do what we gotta do. Yeah.
I took advantage of, I get time for go fishing, you know. I like go catch OEO over here like everybody else. And then, I cannot do that, you know.
Yeah.
So you got to give up something when your life and health change.
Right, right.
And you got to be man enough to accept it. Huh? And it's tough. But guy said, well, I asked him, like maybe 10 years back of my life. Yeah, what? You just do the same thing.
You know what? I would agree with you on that. I thought about that situation a lot of times. And in fact, a guy on Facebook, he said, you know, if you could have the fountain of youth and the serum to make you young again, would you take it? And I laughed at it. I was saying, frick, you see all these gray hairs? You know how long it took me to earn all these motherfuckers? I ain't about to redo that all over again. I'm done, man. I'm going. I'm moving on.
Yeah, guys, when they say that, then I made a mistake. I'm back too young again. I got to go through the whole nightmare again, you know.
Yeah.
We better just take that as it is. Huh?
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
We're going to go back into time.
Okay.
I still remember the first time I saw you, and my respect, and my massive respect, because it was just you by the gate on the Queen's birthday, and you were alone, and that's when we first met, and you explained the whole situation. And I came over, I think I was supposed to meet some other people, well, we also gonna honor that too. But there you were, all by yourself, with a lot of information you had with you. And so you had actually a board with a lot of the material information on that board. The board on the back and the board on the front, and it swung over your shoulders. And you had pamphlets. So we're going to go back a little bit before that. We're going to go back to what brought you into doing this, and the passion and the devotion to keep on continuing to do this for all these years. I've heard of a story that once you were at the Queen's statue and it started to snow. Can you explain a little bit more about that story?
Okay. I wanted to honor my queen on her passing. Nobody else would do that. I asked her at the palace grounds, what should I me do for you? She told me, go back to my book, Hawaii, and so I went back to her book, and I look all through what you want me to do. And November 11, 1917 came out. And that was the day that she passed away. Oh, must be you like me honor you on the day you passed away, and to show that you're still waiting for justice from them, you know.
Hey, well,
And so I said, oh, okay. So I set up one meeting where I said, remember 11/11 would be on paper, and then people would realize that that's the day she passed away. So I only had 13 people came, right, was the statue is at, and we had good people.
who was the people?
We had John Osorio, Ikaika, we had Aloha,
Okay, cool.
and Ikikiri, and we had this guy that was Islamic. Well, anyway, I thank everybody for being there and everything, and my purpose was to honor the Queen for her passing. So we held the left side of her hand, and the other semicircle, the last person held the other side of her hand. So it was like, the Queen there, and we, and then everybody take turn talking.
Right.
And it's the sky blue, yeah. Oh, we had Kikuni Blaisdell, the doctor, with us too.
Right.
And so the sky blue, everything's beautiful, and it started to snow only on the statue.
Wow.
And everybody look at it, whoa, the statue all coming down with snow,
Wow.
And I'm going, wow, this is unreal. And Kikuni said, Kikuni, he's a man of science. He went squat down and go like this, up at the sky at her,
Wow.
And then the snow started to come back up from her pedal, and when Touch Me was cold. And then I realized that was for me because I seen that happen where the snow come down and go back up at the Empire State Building in New York, yeah. And then so it was like, okay, wow, unreal, everybody's stunned. And this guy, the Islamic guy on the end, he started yelling at us. You cannot honor idols, like the statue. Everybody, no, we're not doing that. So, I see all these guys fighting. So I blurred out in front of everybody, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu an la ilaha Rasulullah. And that the Islamic guy, he hear him, he starts copying me. And everybody stopped. Everybody stopped. No more fighting.
Cool.
When I said that. Then later on, Ikaika asked me, what you said to him?
Yeah.
I will recite the call to prayer, in the Islamic guys, they get on tower.
Yeah.
The guy starts singing something, what I would just do.
Yeah.
And everybody start praying. So that will stop him, that's it. And then afterwards, they asked me, the Islamic guy asked me, what happened? I tell him, that's the Islamic.
Okay, well.
And he wanted to, I told him, I not,
Anyway, okay, so let's stop all the fighting. That's okay. Don't worry about that, Uncle.
Okay.
Okay, Kahamoku. That was like I said, Lynette was telling me about that happened, and I was going, what? Ah, man, I was freaking out. And then I heard other people saying the same thing. So I was totally tripped out. Okay, moving on. You had a story about your experience when you were on Kauai and you went to Ko'olau Valley. Well, what was that all about?
Okay, picture me young and handsome. Picture me as a Mormon. Picture me as an explorer, they get explorers. And our ward went on one trip to hike Kahamoku Valley. And if you make a mistake, Kahamoku Valley, you dead. You know?
Right.
You get a Napali coast.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
beautiful.
No, if you don't know what you're doing.
And it's like, I'm up on the top walking the cliff like that, and there's water coming down from the cliff. Oh, I'm gonna drink this. Thinking the water is the cleanest can be up there.
Yeah,
And as I look up, there's a goat lying in the water.
wow.
So I'm warning everybody to watch out, there's a goat in there dead. So just like they're teaching me that not everything is clean. You gotta make sure anything above that water source.
Right.
And now we get all these problems with the water, yeah?
Yeah, tell me about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Definitely,
Yeah.
the military and all that.
yeah.
Anyway, beyond the point. So
And-
go back to your story.
And so 4 of us young guys went split ahead from the rest of the group,
Yeah.
and we went down the saddle. There's Kahamoku over there. We went down the saddle,
Yeah.
and 2 of the guys, now 3 of them all 3 of them go camp school. I go to McKinley,
Yeah, yeah.
and so when we come down to the bottom of the saddle, 2 of the guys go shishi on this big rock
Yeah.
with white spots. And then we start walking in single file. I'm the last of the 4 guys. And as we're walking in, I'm noticing that we're surrounded by small black rocks with white dots. And I wow, this look familiar. And then bees galore.
Wow.
Where are they? You know, bees galore.
Yeah, yeah.
Next thing you know, the first guy in the line starts screaming, ah! Boom, down.
Oh.
Oh, wow, I see the second guy, ah, down. The third guy, ah, in front of me, he go down. I'm looking at 3 guys in pain
Yeah, yeah.
on the ground. I think, oh, now I barefoot. I don't have money for buy shoes like
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
So I walk in the 19 miles barefoot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you get
Yeah, yeah.
you know the poker.
I remember
you know,
how much it
yeah,
used to be that hard. Yeah.
so
Those were the
so
days.
so neat, yeah. So what happened was they're all on the ground. So I better get out of here. So I turn around and go out. I run right into the Ahupua.
Oh.
Ahupua is the guardian of the place.
Aye.
Humongous person, humongous creature.
Wow.
Oh, big red eyes. He mad at me.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm in trouble. This guy is huge.
Yeah.
And he do one of this attack mode.
Yeah.
I turn around, run right back to the tree. So this thing said, get back in there. So I run back, get away, something coming, going to kill us. And just then, our bishop from Makiki Ward,
Yeah.
which is at Britannia Street, he's up on the top of the saddle, yelling at us, hey, get out of there, you guys in the hail. Oh, you know, then I realized that we in the burial mound.
Wow.
And the guys were just shishi and disrespect the place.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the punishment we get it. So I was shown my religion that get power. So, wow, give me some of that power too, you know, the way you can do.
Yeah.
And so I did what the bishop said. I round up the guys, they all sore and stuff, and take them out of the hell. The farther out of the hell they go, the better they are. Yeah?
Oh, wow.
So we went down there, and I couldn't explain what happened. I wanted to know why I never get the pain, and and I got to see it on Aumakua, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And to this day, I don't know his name, but I think he's Kamapua, the pig god, you know.
Ah,
That's his home place
yeah.
too, yeah.
Okakopa.
Yeah. And so that was my story, that what I took away from there. And if you go in Kalalao, it's like nobody else,
Exactly.
just you, and you can feel the spirit over
The
there.
mana,
Yeah, so strong. And then you get also, what's the name of these mountains now?
Ko'olau.
Yeah, you had Ko'olau living there with his wife,
Ah,
and you know he died there too. So you get all that sacredness.
oh, I'm not sure this one.
No, he didn't go with his wife into
Yeah.
Kalalau Valley for hide
Ah,
because he had leprosy, yeah?
mm.
And they was going to take him away from his wife. Yeah. So I experienced that part where I got to see that. And maybe the spirit was trying to tell me something. I didn't decode it. Right after that, I went into the army
Ah,
for 10 years.
wow.
And I never knew the truth till I came out and lived in a car.
Yeah.
When you live in a car and you're poor, you find out the truth more than guys that rich, you know. They're not going to tell you the truth. So I said, hey, we've been occupied. So I decided to go see Kekuni Blaisdell and go join his group.
Oh.
But I wanted to be like one of his Indians, but everybody in his group, they chiefs, you know, doctors, lawyers.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what are you? I security guard, you know?
Yeah.
But I went up myself more by going to school again and getting my Hawaiian studies done,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I graduated Hawaiian studies, I happy. I went and learned my Olela Hawaii, and it was like, oh, for an old fart to learn our language,
Make things.
tough, it's tough.
Yeah.
But we should have learned that from the start, but these guys will occupy us and take away our
They took
chances.
it away.
Yeah,
Exactly.
all their chances of becoming
Had to
Hawaiian.
cut our roots.
Yeah, my link was cut off. When I went back to Big Island, I wanted to know what my Aumakua was. I don't know, you know,
Yeah.
because of the cut off of the link. Yeah. And so my second time doing the Queen's passing at the statue, I got my money for my injuries, you know. When I asked her for more time, she said, okay. The next day, the cow rear-ended me when I was working for Fuji.
Oh, wow.
And 4 suitcases went blast my back,
Yeah.
breaking my rotator cuffs, 2 bones in my neck.
Wow.
I get 6 screws in my neck,
Whoa.
2 cadaver bones from somebody else,
Whoa.
placement for hold them in there.
Yeah.
This one sewed back, but got ripped again because when you owe and you try to sew back your
arm.
your strings,
Yeah.
you want just like a puppet.
Yeah.
You want nothing to put them back because as you get older, you lose the sinew, you know, the meaty part where you can restore them. Huh?
Right, right.
Yeah, so it's busted again. You know, I get lower back fusion, tinnitus in the ear, carpal tunnel in here, you know, all because I asked the Queen, I need more time for you. So she gave me more time to fix all these guys up. Everything, I got to do one rehab. Hey, I can go do a demonstration, and you know, and so I was so happy she gave me that time. But I got to remember, no pain, no gain. You know, I got the pain, I got the money, and the money was $130,000. That's the most I ever had in my life. I bought one truck for the Queen, where I could put the tables and the chairs inside for events at the palace. So for 4 years, nobody would bother me. James, Lynette Cruz's husband,
Yeah, yeah.
was the security boss.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah, and after her was another guy that loved me too, you know. So I never had problems with it. Afterwards, they the crooks came in, you know.
Yeah, no joke, yeah.
For the power stuff.
I remember those.
Yeah.
In fact, I remember the day that we were all gathered as we normally do on the 17th to celebrate the Queen.
16 is your birthday.
And they had what was that, BNR or DLNR?
They all be there with
They all lined it up, demanded that we take down the canopy that was protecting all the valuable information that you had, her pictures and everything. So just
I had 2 tents.
It wasn't even a tent. It was just a canopy. There's a little canopy. And what took place after that was outrageous. They come in, you explain what happened.
I stood on the side as the Gestapo with all the guns came to us, and all I had was the Queen's picture and her life in there, you know, and they would act up, and everybody would surround the tent, stopping them from coming in, you know. And I said, "Oh wow!" And the boss was dealing out. He turned to me and he said, "You know, you started this, you know." And so we had 2 strong women that would help us on that, and they decided not to arrest me, but arrest the tent. So they took. I call them Hale o Lilio, you know. Lilio's house.
Right.
I put them tents up because when I never have the tent, the birds would make duru.
Right.
And will come down on all the stuff, you know, and the food.
I know why you
so
did it.
The cover, you know? And so I did. They took away the tent. They took them Waimano Home Road. They took them up to the top, which is seated land. They locked the tent away, Haleo Lileo, and then Paulette Kalei Kini, she went squawk against them, and then she went go pick up the tent again, bring them back to me, and then the next event I put the tent up again, and got arrested again, and got put back, and I went pick them up on that. So it's not anybody out there that's the famous. It's the tent. Because these guys, you gotta have one permit. Why? Why you gotta have one permit? Hawaiian, this is sacred ground. You guys don't belong here, you know?
The tent wouldn't have been there if you weren't there and everything you worked hard to do for the Queen to help educate others, to honor her on that special day. That would have never happened. So actually the tent wasn't the one. You were the one that actually had the mana. You were the one.
And so the structure was all bent out of shape. So I had to dump them. So the Queen's Hale, you think is no more? No. I still got her.
Right.
She's in here. She's the top of the tent. So my Queen's house still here as the most famous. And that's why I say the mana is in the tent. It's seeing what was happening, you know? And I so love that the spirit world was with me. All those times, you know? And we're not bad people. We were doing everything good, you know.
We're there honoring.
Honoring, and what you guys making trouble? We're not doing that.
Would you get arrested going to church or what?
Well, they gave me this citation. Took me a while to go to the courts and stuff. But when I was in the court, I would take out my book and say, Hawaii is a fake state, you know. They're all looking at that, and the judge says, I went to the place where you can fix it up. Anyway, and he will represent us in the case.
Cool.
And he was the judge that knew the truth about us that we occupied.
Oh, solid.
But so he said, yeah, I was there. I was representing you guys, but you're still gonna make me guilty, right? Yeah, because I got caught speeding over here. So I will fight him, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And just what everybody should do is fight them. And when you tell them the truth, the judge gonna say, yeah, I heard about that, and they're gonna toss the case out because they know they're not supposed to be doing their rule.
Right.
Supposed to be the Hawaiian.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Their system
Yeah.
has no jurisdiction here.
And the rest of the guys in the court go, oh, I should have used that, you know, because they're gonna get to pay. Yeah, for
Aye.
it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's basically what it is. It's a
So all these years,
corruption city, man, with the
all
big
these years
city.
we've been embedded with the American way. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up with that American way, but it was like so hard to find your own culture then. You know.
You want to take a break? You want to drink some water, Uncle?
No, you would see Lucky Lock, and that was it, you know.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't identify with your culture.
Exactly.
There was exterminating, even to this day, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Famous shows like Hawaii Five.
yeah, and I like
There's
listen,
no real Hawaii.
I like listen Hawaiian music, hard to find in the radio, you know. That's some of the stuff that happened to me. I also know that our body, we don't know half of our body inside us, our nervous system. When I got rammed, the two of the bones was in my exit nerves. So the doctor never, he was going to send me back to work with all my bowels out. And then I went to the chiropractor. He would send me next door to the lady that rub your back.
Yeah, yeah.
With that machine. So she put the ointment on my left shoulder. She started rubbing. I closed my eyes and guess what? I was looking at my, what you call this bone? The shoulder bone.
Oh,
the
okay.
shoulder.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm thinking, wow, I got a camera inside there looking at my shoulder bone with all this wavy stuff going up. And that's produced because of that power, magnetic. So she went this side, and guess what? The camera went turned to this side, showing this rotator cuff thing. Wow, I cannot tell these guys, they're going to think I'm crazy. But that's what really happened.
Oh, cool.
Because if you short out certain parts of your nervous system, you become, like me, become your own scanner. You can see inside you. Yeah? And then was like, okay, I'm laying down, and he massaging me, and ping, 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 and I looking at my shoulder, and I get 3 guys going down my shoulder.
Yeah.
And they kind of like blimps, I can see them.
Yeah.
I go, what the deal? And then one come up from down low, and he almost come out of my skin. So there's 4 of them going down my back. Wow, what the? And then they vanish. And then later, boom, over here, because I laying down on my bed, I get the shoo-shoo baby. Going like, and then he go over here, he's stuck on my scarf for the operation.
Yeah.
So I'm laughing, oh, look. And then he goes left, he's stuck on that scarf. He go right, he's stuck on that scarf. He go in the middle, then he vanish. And then the 3rd time episode is boom, kish, boom. So the bugger shooting rounds from here to here. So this first episode where they go down, I'm from Vietnam, 2.5. So I named them tunnel rats, because in Vietnam they dig tunnels, yeah. And this one was the big guns that they shoot, you know. And this one was, I guess, So all that happened to me, and my doctor said, "You're crazy. I'm going to send you to the psychiatrist." Yeah. So he scheduled me to psychiatrist. Oh, did you get the electric test? No, no. What is that? So they sent me to the electric doctor. So I told the electric doctor everything that happened to me before he did the test. Then he went, shocked me in the arm, and everything came out. And it was the same thing that I told him I seen.
Yeah.
Because next thing I know, I see the doctor leaning against his office wall, tripping out because it never happened to him before, where somebody tell him that you can see what's happening in your body. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
So people, we don't know half of what our body can do for us. Yeah.
You know, when I got word your struggle, you were talking to me of the difficulty you were having, because, man, I didn't realize this is the first time I've been to your place up Mount Kuli, way in the back. I didn't believe how freaking long that walk was. And from what you were telling me, you had to go catch bus every morning, go down, go ride to the store, go pick up food for you and the cat,
Come back.
and then have to walk all the way up with all that stuff, and how you're explaining that you felt like you were dying. I couldn't comprehend until I came up here exactly what you were talking about. I was freaking out. I couldn't even make it up this far. Even when I was in good health, man, I'd be ready to pass out.
Yeah,
So,
that's,
man, that's awesome. But then I also understand that through all that problems and how your health was going, that finally you had a lot of episodes because of all your struggles that ended you up into Queen West Hospital. And that's basically when I found out exactly what was happening to you, because I was very curious, because I hadn't heard from you for a while, because we used to talk a little bit on the phone. You explained the first reason we hadn't talked was because when you went, you had to go down to the store because your phone broke. And you needed, the only way you could survive is getting a new phone.
yeah.
And so it was on that way back from that episode back up that you had all of a sudden all those medical problems. And then it was what, up here that they helped you into the ambulance and took you over, or where?
Yeah,
It was over here at your house.
yeah, they threw me down on the ground and wrapped me up in one blanket and dragged me out.
Ah,
Yeah, that's just the second time. And then they said, no, come back, you know. And I realized that that's true. At a certain time in your life, you gotta say, no sense try to save yourself. Because the lung doctor, the mass is so big that he said, oh, your heart not strong enough for my stuff to do for you. Oh, okay. So I cannot get fixed by my lung doctor. So, okay, what next? I get gastro problem.
right.
That doctor said, I cannot do nothing for you because your heart not strong enough. So I got to get my heart strong enough. So my heart doctor, they go into my heart, take one picture. I wanted them to go in my heart and fix them.
Right.
So,
I remember you
You
telling
know, yeah.
And they went into the wrong, they tried to go into your wrist.
Yeah,
your
well,
vein was too small.
it don't fit, yeah.
Yeah.
So they went to here.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I thinking, how can a picture say? So I asked the guy next to the guy that's doing the process, what if you see something wrong with my heart? Are you guys going back in to fix them? No. Oh, wow. So,
You had to also
So,
stay in there a long
it-
time, yeah?
yeah, so what he's saying is, I get no chance. They're not going to do nothing.
But
But
they
this-
did at least take out a lot of fluid out of your lung, yeah? So that kind
yeah.
of helped a little, but you're still in the same
No,
problem that you were before.
They would take one needle, go down my chest, suck up all the water and stuff in my lung. And it's like a, you know, if you get one German beer stein, a small one,
Right.
was filling that guy up, you know.
Wow.
I think, oh wow, this.
That's how much liquid.
Yeah, so the guy said, look. So I turned my head, I see the bottle full.
Yeah, all of the food.
I happy. That gonna give me a little bit more chance.
Uh,
But I realized that gonna fill up again. Yeah.
I also realized that you, while being there, you spent a lot of time in the hallway too, yeah?
It's torture. They gave me something where I gotta grade them, but at the end I wanted to tell them, you know, you guys leave us out in the hallway for 3 days. I stay 3 days in the hallway. I cannot sleep. Everybody walking all around.
You didn't even eat either, yeah?
Yeah, I cannot eat because they're not feeding you. So I gotta beg for a sandwich here and there, you know. Then finally I get inside and I get the good treatment. Well, but that's where you add up to, you know, sleep again, because now you're all tied up with all these guys, you know. I had 2 IVs and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you're not comfortable, you cannot sleep. So 7.5 days you're not sleeping. Bust up your body. So you gotta try to recover that, you know. That's what right now I'm in that stage. Take maybe 7 or 8 days of good rest to recover from the torture you get in the hospital. But with this program, the Navian, they want to make you happy, you know, and everything is to make you feel good. And that's what the hospital can do, because they're not really healing you when they're torturing you 3 days in the hallway, you know what I mean?
No.
They're trying to kill you 3 days in the hallway. Oh, and then you see other people, the same thing. They are next to you, and but yeah, maybe we need more space for people that are not healthy. Yeah,
really need the help.
yeah. But
I agree.
I thank them for saving me, and I also thank them for reminding me that no sense be saved. It's time to go, you know.
Well, but while then you had a couple of blessings that happened there.
Yeah.
You want to explain about that?
Well, it's just that my heart started racing, going up again, where they panic and they gotta start doing the IVs and everything again. So they knew, the doctors knew that this game is not fair. You're gonna still lose out, you know. So no matter what I try, or what they try, gonna happen again. So I took that into consideration, and that's why I'm with, you know, the hospice guys, and they're beautiful people for your last days on this earth. But I always believe that there's another place, guys. I see in the light. When I got rammed from behind and all the suitcases, baby, I would look to the right and holy, I don't know if it ring my bell or what, but I seen the light, and the light's so beautiful.
Oh, cool.
It's like no other light like that, you know.
Yeah.
So I was drawn to him. Oh, yes. That's when the guy that went hit me. You all right? He came to me and went break that spell, and I had to come back, you know. But when you see the light, you know there's another place, more beautiful, you know.
Okay, now we're gonna move on, because you have other things that were, you like, what do they call it, a monkey on your shoulder. And what was that? That was your Liliu Kalani project that you had put together.
Yeah, I wanted
to make, go, explain.
Yeah, I wanted to do something for the Queen, and so I said, well, let me try to do her life work. And so I started collecting all of her stuff and making all these guys, you know,
Yeah.
and taping them and making them all, and then keeping them for prosperity. And I had everything of her life, and I called it the Queen's Display.
Right.
And then I would show them, would be all over. I get a lot of places where I would show them.
And it was in the libraries too,
Yeah.
right?
Well, these ones for the Mauna Kea. This is my newest one. Well, it's Unipa'a, yeah? It's the Queen's motto one. And it's all the clippings by the newspaper of Mauna Kea and the Kahuku windmills and Waimanalo graveyard, and all that we got arrested for standing up against them, yeah?
Yeah.
And so in the whole island, I'm the only one that have the whole thing. But I don't want an ending for Mauna Kea. So my friend's gonna take over the display.
Yeah, that was what I was really worried about.
Yeah, I was really worried.
Somebody,
I never like passed away and not passed them on.
and
So-
you were lucky at it.
Yeah.
So who's gonna take over the project?
So we get Emily
and Emily, yeah?
and Lynette Cruz gonna take over the display and make sure that people can see this. Now, when I was in Mauna Kea, sleeping up there in the tent with the kupuna, oh, so beautiful, you know. They have one different version. That one is live, you know. Everybody coming, so their display is about what they happen over there. My display is showing what the occupiers was printing about us at Mauna Kea. So mine is chronological. And this one is showing the Kahuku windmill.
Ah, beautiful.
Yeah. And this is the that I will set this up so that and it was 1 month displayed at Waianae Library and 8 months displayed at Nanakuli Library. And I'm proud of that, you know. And so if anybody interested in knowing what the occupiers will write about us in Mauna Kea, about the wind turbines, about the burials at Waimanalo Beach Park, all of us got arrested for that. And that's what the Kui Onipa'a means, to stand up for what you guys know is true, you know? And so that Onipa'a is going to be part of, going to continue, now that somebody's going to take care, yeah? And then I get heroes, you know, and entertainers that also did good stuff, you know? You know, Palani Van, you know? I get all the pictures of all these movie stars that came up to Mauna Kea and gave money, yeah? And all that. And it was nice to see my friends up there, freezing. And also Ono, to experience the cold up there, you know. And I had chance to honor Poliahu for the snow she did on the statue of the Queen. And so my circle went around and completely. This is Sally Burns when paint this picture of the Queen, but she never signed them because she let me know if this really is the Queen, you know. And I say, kinda, you know. So she never really signed them, but it's going to whoever can keep her down. And I get bundle in here, you know.
And you have banners too, yeah?
Yeah. You know, you get all pictures of the Queen in the olden days. Like that.
That was given to you by who? By James?
No, no, I would take them out of Kekune
Oh,
Blaisdell's
wow.
book
Ah.
and print them in my printer
Oh, wow.
and then put them up like that. You know?
Awesome.
Yeah. And then in the back is the Navahi, you know, Navahi. That's all his chants for Navahi.
Wow.
And this is his picture. He painted in I think $2 million now.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah. So, anybody like Doom, I kind of hang them up like when you hang in your clothes. I make the line, and took in one of them.
Yeah, I remember. I remember all the days I used to sit there, look at all the information you had collected.
Oh yeah.
You used to do it so awesome.
You remember Pomai? This is all
Yeah, I
Pomai.
love Pomai.
Yeah, this
I
is
certainly do. I remember him and his huge flag.
yeah. This when he passed away, I would get all his pictures
Oh, matey.
for the tent the next day at the
Yeah, I remember going to that. It was awesome. It was
This is when
really
we went march down and to the
that was
convention
to the
center
convention center.
and cut the star off.
I remember Shelly Munioka though.
Yeah, yeah,
She-
yeah. She was all into. I still remember the Uncle Sam puppet we made while we were marching over there from Ala Moana Park to the convention center. Whoa.
You mean the slipper?
Yeah.
Andre made the slipper thing. Throw the slipper. That was when people were throwing
Oh,
slippers.
beautiful.
This is the Kue petition. These are my ancestors. I cannot go against my ancestors,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
They signed that. I gotta be with them too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They stood up for our future.
Also, my name is Kuluvai Maka, which is you crying forever, and it's like waterfall crying.
Ah,
Kuluvai Maka. He was a chanter for Kalakaua and my queen.
wow.
Yeah,
Heavy.
yeah. And there's some more pictures of him over here. You know, this is the queen coming up the steps after she got arrested and stuff. You know, and then all this is the kind of when I went to the Kinkameha, you know. The scariest part of this is this picture. This is the Hui He'e.
Ah,
This was our first palace. Hui He'e. So I took the picture of this outside, but I wouldn't show everybody the full picture.
ah,
And I had one hand going across
wow.
in the light,
Yeah,
and only went so far, you know. Light no go only so far.
yeah.
He go all the way, you know. So, wow. And Kai Markel saying that, oh, and Kai, you know that's a spirit, eh?
Yeah.
So the spirit was
Kai Markel, he's awesome at recognizing those
trying to
things.
tell me hi or what, you know.
Yeah,
I love
Kai
you,
Markel,
yeah.
he has,
So,
he has a real spiritual
so
connection.
that's my experience with the with that palace, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna kind of wind up
Gotta wind now.
because I know you're getting kind of tired. You had a long day.
Yeah.
I did too. But as far
So-
as your future, you have a beautiful place up here. But I understand that Candice has offered to have you move in with her over at Kaneohe, correct?
Yes, she's offering me her living room so she can watch me and take care of me.
Wow,
you know?
you're so lucky. She's so I love her from the first time I met her, but after talking with her and her finally coming down and watching over you, I told her I can't So because she had wanted to come, but she couldn't figure out how to contact you.
So maybe next week we start moving to her place, and I gotta adapt to the new life. But
But it's gonna be
everybody worried that I'll be safer there, and that get people to watch over me.
Yeah.
Not like here.
Yeah.
This is too big of an area for me to take care of,
Right.
and I don't want the power to do that. So you gotta give away what you love sometimes, yeah.
But what makes a choice is you can take your cat, what you love.
Yeah, she let me have my cat over there, so
Right.
I gotta figure out, about that too.
So she's gonna do her best to try and help you get comfortable over there, and make sure you get everything
Yeah.
you need to make your journey a little bit more comfortable as your days tick on. Yeah. So again, I really appreciate everything Candace
thank you,
did.
thank
She's-
Thank you. Thank you guys for the chance to, not my legacy, but just something that I can get off my chest finally,
Right.
and thank you, Oren, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you, Pono, for this
Oh.
opportunity. Again, if you don't more
Like you
tea,
said, Candace is gonna
yeah,
be
if you
so
don't more
mad
tea,
you're doing this.
you all bust up, you still can gain your confidence back there. Because, I think, well, I'd rather be handsome in front of the camera.
Yeah, but you have so many people. When I posted up what was going on with you, you had so many people following the posts and pulling and praying and giving you positive energy. Then it would end up that once you got out of there, that you'd be back here, and that things would even work out better. So, even you want to talk spiritual, I think that actually that's where that falls in, yeah. So, Maika Ikikikani, is there any last words you'd like to say?
Oh,
I know you're getting tired. And because of the light, you're probably feeling like a emu pig.
I think I'm okay with what I said.
Anything you want to say to the future generations?
Yeah, us guys, we started something. We want you guys to continue it, for justice for my queen, for our ancestors, and for our nation. We're the richest people in the world, but we don't realize that, and we need to Pono to get our justice back, because for our children,
And future
yeah,
generations.
for our children and our next generation, yeah. And the appeal, the one got to take over for us.
Exactly, we're getting too old and broken
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Our computer status no longer works.
I had Soli asking me, for the next that we fight, he be arrested one more time.
I still remember
He be arrested.
going
one
to
more
his
time.
celebration of life. I had such an awesome time. I was
Me
so
too,
honored to be
So,
there.
I'm not the one. I just following all the people that was doing the good work for the Queen. And let me tell you that I think we get a calling from her. It seemed like she said, "Okay, you the one." And then I see the guys that in the surrounding. I say, "Oh, you the next. You got the calling from the Queen, Ku Ching, who's a high man over there. He's in the burial mound reading who passed away. And when I come up to him, it's his great-great-grandfather. He was like, oh. So I tell Ku, this is not a coincidence. They picking you. And sure enough, Ku is the #1 man over
Exactly,
there
yeah. No joke.
at Mauna Kea,
But it was for you to have the mana
Yeah, I could see
the
that.
eyes
Yeah.
to see and understand.
Yeah, who gonna be the guys
Exactly.
and holding down the tent.
They are.
you know.
Holding down that thing. I still
No.
crack up. That was so hilarious and yet so heavy. Yeah, man. And at the palace, and on that day, anyway, any happy thoughts that you have or anything else you'd like to say before? we
Happy
talk?
thoughts. Seek happiness. I've learned that at the end of my life that if you're happy, that's what counts the most, you know. That's why I tell them, oh, I have only this minibus. Is it all right? They tell me, are you happy? Yeah, and that's all they care about it, is if you're happy. So in life, seek that, yeah? Be happy. In fact, good to go back to your childhood. We never realized how happy we was in our childhood.
No joke, yeah.
And we're not happy in our adulthood because we're going crazy.
Ew.
Half the world is killers and evil. The
Yeah.
other half don't even know what's going
The other
on,
half
you know?
is the sheep being
Yeah, the
slaughtered.
sleepies, yeah.
Yeah.
So, be aware, enjoy your life, and seek happiness. And even one good food could make you one good happiness too, you know.
Can you please give your full name
My name is George Kahamoku Flores.
and when were you born?
I was born January 31st, 1948. That's when the dinosaurs passed away.
I love you, George.
Yeah.
Mahalo.
Yeah,
Mahalo. Uncle.
thank you, thank you.
Mahalo nui loa.
Thank you very much, everybody. Yeah, that's the best I can do. Aloha, aloha.